Hey musical humans, it's Robert again from A&G Central Music, and this is a video about why supporting your child's desire to join the band or orchestra is one of the most important decisions you could make. Hey gang, it's that time of year again where young students are learning that they're going to have the opportunity to play an instrument next year in school. As part of this, students are introduced to the instruments that they'll have the opportunity to play, and this is done oftentimes through videos or actual live performances of other students playing the instruments. Their music teachers in school are teaching them about the instrument families and how the instruments sound, and then A&G Central Music is involved in schools providing what we call an instrument fitting for these students. And I just thought I'd take a minute and explain to you what happens in these instrument fittings. So students will have the opportunity to sit down with a professional music educator and go through the physical processes that are involved in playing each one of the different instruments. So they get to blow on a mouthpiece, they get to learn how their finger movements or arm movements will work as it pertains to playing an instrument. And after that process is completed, they have an opportunity to talk to that music educator about what they felt was easy, what was difficult for them, and get feedback from the educator on what they saw during the fitting. And if you add all of these things together, the opportunity to see other students playing the instruments, what they learn in their music class, and then the fun, exciting experience of learning to do an instrument fitting, oftentimes students will come home really excited about learning to play a particular instrument. And it's really important at this time that you as a parent support your child's decision to learn to be part of instrumental music. And when you do, I promise you it could literally change their life. Now it's 2022 and most of us already know that there's a lot of advantages to students learning to play a musical instrument, but it's important to remember that those advantages aren't just for the students that go on and play all the way through high school or join a college marching band or play recreationally as an adult. Even being part of an instrumental program for just a year or two gives students big advantages over their peers who do not. We know that there's academic advantages to learning to play an instrument, like doing better in math and boosting language skills, performing better on standardized tests like college entrance exams. In fact, being more likely to get accepted into college than those students who don't participate in instrumental music. We know there's cognitive advantages to learning to play an instrument. Students who learn to play have better recall and retention of verbal communications. They have better critical thinking skills and are more creative problem solvers than their peers who don't participate in instrumental music. There are a lot of social benefits to being in the band or orchestra as well. Students learn the value of their individual part, but they also learn that the music can't be made without all of the parts. So they learn how to work effectively in teams, both large ensembles and small ensembles, so big teams and small teams. And the friendships that you make while being in instrumental music are deep, meaningful, and very long-lasting. But perhaps most important is that these students are learning an art form, and one that impacts all of our lives deeply and on a daily basis. Can you imagine seeing your favorite movie without the soundtrack? Or going to a sporting event, there's no hype music, or taking a really long car drive without music to listen to? In all of these ways, students will learn to connect more deeply to the music that's around them, and in the end, be more deeply connected to their own humanity. So, when your student comes home fired up about learning to play a musical instrument, support that desire. Enable them to change their life through music. Now, if you thought this video was helpful, please like and subscribe down below, and we'd really appreciate it if you have a story about yourself or one of your children and their positive experience in music making. Share it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you all very soon.